Hello, everybody. This is yet another show. This is a Radiant Sports Pick World Cup edition. We're trying to get the differently able cricketers and the able cricketers and the various stakeholders together in one platform and talk about sports, talk about cricket, talk about the future of cricket, talk about the excitement, talk about the journey, and what better person to speak about a little more of differently able cricket, Mr. Ajay Kumar Reddy, who's also an Indian blind cricketer classified under B2 category, who is also the current captain of the Indian national blind cricket team. Jay has also lifted the 2017 Blind T20 World Cup and the 2018 Blind Cricket World Cup. Ajay, thank you so much for joining in today. It really means a lot, and I'm really looking forward to our conversation today.
Thank you, Radhika. I am also waiting for that.
Nice. First of all, I heard that you've not been keeping very well. I wanted to check how you're doing. How's your health?
Health perfectly fine, but vision got reduced because being a visually impaired, the two mine is retina related issues. Anything can happen anytime. It's okay.
I
Something
think
is not
that's
in our hand.
that's
We can't
the
bother about that.
absolutely. I think this is literally the start of our conversation, with an intent that if things are not in our hand, then what we're supposed to do is not feel disheartened, but keep moving forward and see what's going to unveil for us, and participate in the journey and kind of like take it from there, right?
Yes, true.
Ajay, talking about sportsmanship, I've of course given a little introduction about you, but would like to hear more about yourself. If you could let the audience know about yourself and your cricketing journey, that would be great.
Sure. I born like a vision kid, like sighted person. When I was 4 years old, because of small accident, I lost my left eye vision. I gone for surgeries, but because of retina related issues, my right eye also vision, coming down. I studied my regular studies, like still sixth standard regular school only. My dream that I want to be joining defense force, like I want to become a soldier. But that time, after doing the sixth standard, my brother told me that who are struggling with vision, they won't get chance for. There is no chance to serve for nation defense force. Then I disappointed. I went. Then why there is no point? There is no point to continue studies. But because of my vision, my parents they took doctor, they said, is your kid condition is not at all good, better to join in blind school, because regular school, focusing on studies and paper reading books, that is more stress. If you join in blind school, there is a chance to you can hold at least some years that vision. Like that, they prefer. Doctor referred my parents. They joined me blind school. There, I saw, I blind cricket. My seniors they told about blind cricket history. Recently, World Cup happened. Pakistan won. No one can beat Pakistan. India also lost in finals. Like that, my seniors, my friends, they told. I immediately decided why India can't win, why India can't beat Pakistan. Then I started my game from 2002 to 2006. I played a lot of domestic matches. 2006, I got opportunity to play my state, Andhra Pradesh. Then 2006 to 2010, I played many zonals and nationals. Most of the tournaments, I was the man of the series. Finally, my dream comes true in 2010. India traveling England for that. They call for selections. I am there in that selections list. Without any further thought, I went there. I performed well in the selections. I scored century. Selectors they selected me. I went there from 2010 to 2015. Like they are given different kind of responsibilities, like opening bowling, and sometimes as a vice captain. Few matches as a captain. In from 2010 to 2015, I was a part of India winning T20 World Cup member in 2012 and 2014 South Africa ODI World Cup. which is India won both. I was a part of the team. And from 2016, CABI, which is Cricket Association for the Blind in India, they are the head in India, dealing the blind cricket. They are given as a captain responsibility from 2016 under my captaincy. India won Asia Cup, 2017 T20, 2018 again ODI, 2022 again T20, and recently we went UK. We played IBSA World Games for first time blind cricket also in introduced in World Games. We the silver medalist there.
That's absolutely amazing. I think it's one, first of all, I think it's worth huge round of applause. Congratulations for
Thank you.
really achieving and making India proud in whatever state you've been, and keeping your spirits high, because I think that is the biggest inspiration that we kind of keep for ourselves. Talking about a little more about the cricket, I want to understand how many, and since we're talking also, where the theme is World Cup, and you mentioned World Cup in your conversation, so if you could share with us how many cricketing countries are there in the blind space, like, and since how long has it been there? If you could talk a little about the history of blind cricket.
Yes, actually, in 1920, blind cricket started in Australia. After that, first time international platform, they started like hosting World Cup in 1998 in Chennai. There, Pakistan and South Africa, they are finalists. South Africa won. After that, 2002 in Delhi, 2006 continuously many tournaments happened. In this, blind cricket, total 10 countries they are part of this, like international standard, like Asian countries, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Nepal, India, Pakistan. In English countries like England, Australia, South Africa, West Indies, and New Zealand.
And are there any more countries who have shown interest in joining the World Cup, or are training there, or are kind of making the teams right now?
Yes, Afghanistan they also wants to start the international debut in blind cricket also. Recently, they came India. They learned few techniques from our senior players and coaches. They went there. They're giving training the players also. Different countries they are approaching our cabin management, because our cabin management they are focusing on global wise. They want to give more platform, like to showcase your talent in the biggest platforms. You should represent through cricket for your country, give best, make your country proud. You are not less than anyone.
Certainly, and I believe talking about Cabby a little bit. I believe there have been some able-bodied cricketers also who've joined hands and come on board as brand ambassadors. If you could help identify that.
Sorry, I didn't get you what.
So I think from what I was studying earlier, I think there were people like Yuvraj Singh and a couple of more female cricketers also who've come on board to support the blind cricketers, right? Of the Indian
Yes,
team.
like as true, Saurav Ganguly, he is the brand ambassador for 2012 World Cup, and Rahul Dravid, recently Yuvraj Singh, and Brian Lara also once he visited India is came for inauguration. Mohammad Kaif and Harmanpreet Kaur,
So
the Smriti Mandana.
what is the impact that these cricketers bring to blind cricket? What is the
See,
value that
definitely
comes
going to be impact
with them?
lot, because many of them they don't know whether what is a blind cricket. If regular cricketers who is having name and fame like celebrity standard, they are, if they they're coming forward, they're supporting us, they're explaining about blind cricket, they're that is a great thing, because you are you have talent, but there should be encouraged. You should get that opportunity, like show your talent in front of the world. For that we need financial support. You also know BCCI from till 2000, they don't have financial that much of standards. After 2003 slowly they are started ruling the world. Now they are the number one, because of that all happened because of corporates only. If regular cricketers they are also with us, definitely companies will come forward. They will support us. We also can establish our own grounds and grassroots levels. Also, we can give chance to we can grassroots level also we can focus in this field.
Sure. So you think like getting these cricketers and icons on board have definitely helped you bring in the recognition, and the games become a little more empowered, is what I'm understanding. Yeah.
As true. Always like recognition and funding and everywhere everything is possible.
Of course, and talking about funding and talking about growth, this is also an opportunity that we'd like to consider. Ajay, I'd like to also ask you, how have you ever thought about the concept of differently able cricketers exploring the space of commentary?
Definitely, I thought many times, like when I studied regular schools, my friends, like my seniors, those days radio commentary is there. They are like very quick on commentary. Many of them they learn language through commentary only, English and Hindi. They are also like imitating those times commentators, like they're taking same slang. They also before match they used to
If you can enact
product.
anything, is there anything that you can enact and you remember?
No, the thing is that that time I'm a student. My seniors they used to do. I used to enjoy a lot. Oh, apart from cricket, they won't speak. During the game only, during the commentary only, they will speak language, English or Hindi. If rest of the time, if you ask, they don't know any language. No, मुझे पता नहीं है हिंदी. I don't know English. They used to tell like that. Then how can you speak? I don't know. That suddenly used to come. That is because of this thing only. I thought those days why visually impaired can't you know focus on this field. Suddenly you came.
Now, of course, the point is that the idea is to kind of like create an opportunity for people who decide to play the sport, but then after that, don't wish to continue and play the sport because of health situation or whatever. uh, I definitely feel like commentary is something that can be considered as a big opportunity, because now media platforms have increased, but there's regional channels, there are local channels, there's your own platform that you can create for yourself, which is also monetizing format. So I thought that this would be another interesting idea, and I wanted to take your take on it. And it's good to see that you've also had a thought about it, and you think that this is also a scope that people could consider. Because in a conversation recently, we were having a conversation with Deep Das Gupta and Vijay Kumar, and Deep Das, of course, is well known. He's played, and he's also doing commentary right now, and he's also with the World Cup. And he was mentioning that able or differently able doesn't matter, as long as you have the skill, and you know
Yes.
the game, you can definitely come forward. So using your voice, let's kind of like kind of like appeal people to kind of come forward and uh, feel that rather than thinking that nothing can work out in their life, they should come forward and feel positive and feel like, yes, I can do something. Yeah, I can make my life a respectful life, and I can grow, you know and I
Yes, true.
definitely
I understood.
kind of share your thoughts on this.
Yes, true. That is absolutely true. Something is bothering you physically, that should not be your mentally. Okay, your mental strength is different, physical strength is different. Okay, if you are strong and mentally, you can easily overcome your physical problems. That's what I believe because when I was like 6 7 years child, I used to think about this thing only about my blindness. Then one day I realized that this is nothing. We should believe ourselves. If you have talent, focus on that. Show your talent in front of the world. Definitely one person will come forward. They will recognize us. They will give opportunity, or they will support us. With that, we can fulfill our dreams. That is happening with me.
Yes, now that you've touched upon it, let's talk a little more about the World Cup. I want to. It's going to be India's match tomorrow.
Yes.
India's playing with Bangladesh and has played relatively well so far. India's performed very well, won a lot of matches. What is your forecast? What is your prediction for India's upcoming matches?
Definitely, I think India they won't take light because Afghanistan what they did against England, SD match was against South Africa. Most of the countries they are like giving certain surprise to best countries. That's why I don't think so. Rohit Sharma he won't take any risk. He will go with best maybe one or two changes. 80% team is will be same. One or two changes because based on if anything happen in future in injuries like now Bangladesh captain Sakib Al Hasan he also got injured. We don't know whether he's going to play or not. If the management allows or if anything happened, he's ready to play because they are playing for country. They wants to give the best, the two World Cup. They won't take any risk. Definitely, I think Sahib he will play. Is going to be impact because in during the IPL also you saw Sahib Hassan he played lot of matches against our Indian players. He knows what is the plus, what is the minus. Our players also they played a lot of matches against Bangla players. But the thing is that that day how you going to perform, this the matters. Subham Gill, lot of expectations India versus Pakistan match. That too he played best knock in the ground, but unfortunately of the catch he disappointed. Maybe he will, woke up. He will focus today match. He wants to score big for his confidence. I'm expecting that. At the same time, Bangladesh openers, they are as of now they are not, like good opening partnership. They also wants to play long partnership.
Absolutely. So I absolutely agree with you that there are a lot of countries who have been the underdog but have performed absolutely amazingly and surprised everybody this World Cup. And India must not kind of like take it easy and should definitely put their best foot forward. Even I agree to that. And talking about unpredictability, Ajay, what do you think? Who are going to be the top four countries who are going to make it to the World Cup semis?
Definitely India will be there, and South Africa also, as per mine, and maybe England and Australia. These the those are four.
And what are the next upcoming matches that you're really looking forward to?
Mine is every match like because being Indian, I'm waiting for every match. Indians they should play like see last match also you saw how Rohit attacked Pakistan bowlers after 3 overs, 4 overs only because of Rohit body language only entire Pakistan fielding become their body language become different like that every match like one hero is coming like previously against Pakistan Kohli played well many matches but yesterday against Pakistan Rohit one sidedly dominated and Suresh Iyer also is playing if one is not able to give best next player they are taking that responsibility they are making you know India proud.
Talking about teamwork, you've been a captain for many years for the blind cricket team. How has that happened? Like, what has been your learning in your captaincy period so far?
See, teamwork is all about, not only inside the ground, how you are dealing with your teammates, how you are bonding with teammates, whether they are freely sharing with you or not, how they are going through, exactly what they want to do. It's all about, whether they are freely approaching you as a like teammate or whether they are stopping themselves. Oh no, I should not tell this. If I tell this thing maybe captain will take different way and maybe he won't trust me like that. That mindset of player We should, tune. No, I am there for you. Definitely, whatever you're going through, let me know. Definitely, I will support you. That kind of atmosphere should be create, inside the team. Like that, I used to deal with my players. If anyone going rough, tough time, it's okay. It's okay. Maybe today is not yours. Tomorrow is yours. It's okay. Like that, I used to cheer my team. How Hardik Pandya 3 overs, 20 plus runs is given. After that, he took a wicket because Rohit strongly believed his players, even though Siraj also is giving huge score, but still he took wickets. We should believe our players. Players also give that thing to captain. That's because of that teamwork only from last few matches India doing best.
Talking about giving freedom, Ajay, um, there are also times when one has to kind of like a leader has to be a little firm with the team also and ensure that what you desire and what your vision is, that your team is with that vision. Have you ever faced a time where you've had to kind of put across your vision to the team, and it's been a little difficult for you to kind of get everybody in sync with your decision? Has there ever been a difficult situation like that?
Definitely, a lot of many times I've gone through because every player he wants to play, every player he wants to bowl. 11 players at a time they can't go for open. At the same time, every bowler he can't bowl opening bowling because of that, sometimes it's very difficult. I think you saw, doing the test also, Rohit Sharma doing the interview, he said, Ashwin very quick, he will go one end, he wants ball from that hand. Jadeja also will fight for that hand. Being a captain, it's very difficult to fulfill your players, wishes. At the same time, we should convey that, see, you are the best, but at present, this is the right for me. We'll see tomorrow. Don't take anything negative. Everything you are here for team, we are here for team. That's it.
I
Because
agree.
team
Yeah.
means we are carrying Indian flag, India name. This is the most important thing, any other than anything.
I believe in the philosophy of for now. For now is something that really takes us. It kind of like brings peace in the whole team, whether it's a match or whether it's a even like in a company or in anything. I think for now is a very good factor that you have also kind of incorporated, and it's good to know that that's how you kind of bring balance in the whole team and bring peace and understanding with the whole team. So lovely. I mean, that's a leadership quality that I'm learning from you, and I'm glad that we've had this discussion because it makes me also feel like, yes, I am on the right track, and this is how it's supposed to be done. Because everything is a hit and try method, right? Like you
Yes, true.
try something, you do something, and then something works and something doesn't work, and then you learn in the whole process. So
Yes,
that's that.
true.
Yeah. So, Ajay, I wanted to ask you if you remember any of like the. Uh, I want to hear some trivia's from you. If there's been an incident which has been the most funny incident in your whole career so far that you've kind of heard or seen or gone through personally, whether it's an embarrassing situation, I want to hear something like that from you.
Like one time, like we went South Africa to play World Cup in 2014. That time, like most of the players are young. We went outside, beach. We gone for sightseeings. There already my coach informed that we are not living in India. We came out. They are like shake hands, hugs and common. Like there is no gender difference outside also. After finish, if you saw any situation like that, don't focus there. That will be like people immediately they will think from where they came, why they are looking like that. Then one of my player he saw that kind of situation in the beach. Is just is pulling me, Ajay bhai, look it there, look there, look there, look there. They are hugging. there is already our coach, they inform that again you're doing same thing, leave it here, don't focus, we are here to just release our stress levels before going the huge matches. Still youngsters, they are like, it's okay, leave it, first time they came out, that is like
Yeah,
for
that
me,
new
for me
culture.
like yes, for me like, it's okay. Every country, they have their own living culture. We are Indians. We have our own different culture. It's okay. We have to give respect. That at the same time, we should not, criticize any country. Living in India, like 10 years back, the people way of thinking is different. Now way of thinking is different. 10 years back, my situation is different. Now my those days my mindset is clear. Now also my mindset is clear. Still youngsters, they are looking new. They used to like keep smile, keep checking, you know, like that. That is funniest for me.
Since you mentioned about, you spoke about an important topic which is called my mind is clear. You got me on that. So, what is your mantra which keeps you focused and which keeps you non distracted to multiple other serious decisions that people encourage you to take, but you are focused and you're like, no, this is what I want to do, and that's how I'm going to do it. So, what is your mantra for that?
For me, I believe myself, I believe my team, whether right or wrong. If I take decision, if I took decision, definitely I stand for that. I will take all responsibilities. Many times happened, some of my management before, like my team members, all they are not happy with my decision doing the sending the players. Sometimes inside the ground, I used to tell, if any wicket loss, immediately send this player. But after few hours, I used to change my mindset because of ground situation, because of players, how they played in past. During the game also, I used to think those things. Immediately, no, no, not that player, send different player, this name. I used to call. Suddenly change the plans. That maybe disappoint someone, that maybe give happiness someone. But for me, result is important for me. Like whether I'm making my country proud or not, that is important. At the same time, my personal life, I'm a sports person, I'm a family member, like I have two kids, being a father, being a husband, at the same time being a son, I asked to balance everything. I'm working in banking sector also. Everything I'm balancing. That's what I told in initially only. Physical issues is different, mindset is matters. How you are focusing, how you are planning, how you are giving your best. That is the most important thing in your life, that is going to make you success. Not next day. It will take some years, some days, some months, but finally you will get that.
Absolutely. I think I will definitely keep this in mind, and I hope that the audience listening to this takes back this very important life lesson. Ajay, it's been an absolute delight talking to you. I've had so much of learnings, and I've really kind of related with you as a leader, as a team player, and for somebody who's got their mind very clear and focused to kind of achieve something in life. You are definitely an inspiration. I've had an absolutely amazing time talking to you. I hope that we can discuss yet another match once again soon in this World Cup edition. And I wish you all the very best, good health. And it's the festival season that's starting. So I'm wishing your family also a lot of love and, sending a lot of celebrations for the festivities.
Thank you, Radhika. For you also from my side, Dasra wishes. At the same time, for our viewers, audience, all sports lovers across India, happy festival season.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And let's speak again soon.
Sure.
And this
Waiting for
is
that. Thank
Radhika
you.
Khetarpal signing off, and you were watching Radiant Sports Pick World Cup edition. Stay tuned for more.